Geminis, I am doing the Fairy Tarot deck and the Archangel Tarot deck again, but this time they keep switching up the order. So this time, I mean, they literally are switching up who's on top. That's what they're switching up. Who's on top? So this time it is the fairies who are just like, we're on top with the Geminis. So they are. And yeah, interpret that how you will. But we're gonna pull 3 cards from them, and then the Archangel Power Tarot deck. These are both from Radley Valentine, are going to be underneath. Okay, Gallagher technique, capturing the fighter ship. That's the blue light that comes out, clears everything for Gemini. All right, you guys. Man, I need my glasses more than I did last week. Okay, so this is going to be a practical month. This is going to be a practical month for you guys, which is great because you guys have that side of you. So there's something, and this feels more, well, let me see. I've had 2 infinity readings. This might be a linear one, but I don't think it is actually. I think it's actually infinity. This is saying there's a better choice. This is the running on ice. So they're just saying you're not facing something truthfully. Not seeing things clearly, running away from the truth, and you feel like you're running in place when you're running on ice. So this is the first card that we're dealing with, and I have to read this as a story, and so they're telling you how to deal with that. Be practical with respect to how you proceed. It doesn't mean they love the higher vibe you have. You can do both at the same time, and that's how you're going to like harness this new way of being. And I love the Queen of Autumn, generous, stylish, gracious, and practical. And that, I feel, is you. That's you guys. Okay? Be practical with respect to how you proceed, the ability to make anything more beautiful, and that is true for Geminis. Okay? So I definitely feel like there's some sort of denial about, I feel like it's fear-based. Okay. They want you to go deeper with your fear. They want you to release the fear. There's something about that in your way, and a panic that arises with when you're not. So they really want you to balance the high vibes you have, and telling you, I feel like it's actually saying you could be practical in high vibes. What if you were like, where's the fear about, the fear of lack, the fear of whatever? So they want you to challenge yourself on that, just to calm it down and say, oh, okay, this fear isn't real. Even though some of you, well, it is real, because if I don't, I'm like, no, it's really not. You guys are practical. Don't worry. You're doing it. You're not impractical. There's nothing to fear. So this isn't, yeah, thank you. They're giving me the fear. They're saying, yeah, they need you to face your fear of when you get that controlling, weird, like frenetic thing going on. And that's when you can trust. It's all in good time. You guys will be practical. Don't worry. Don't worry about that. Then you have the King of Winter at the end. I've got to put my glasses on again. Sorry about that. This is getting advice from someone professional and objective, public speaking and unemotional relationships. They want you to, they definitely want you. Well, actually, this is another part of this. So it's stylish and practical and unemotional. You can be both. I do. Thank you. I feel like they're saying this is 2 sides you can do. It doesn't mean you can't find somebody to talk to or get advice from. And I feel like some of you might need to pay, hire some sort of, it could be a financial planner, it could be a coach. This feels like a good mentor. Like the King of Winter feels like a good mentor as well, even though they want you to let go of already know. Well, I already know. They're like, no, there's something you're not looking at, and it's fear-based. I mean, a lot of things are fear-based, but that was the heads up. They're like, face something to relieve yourself from this cycle of panic, and it could be higher panic or low panic, or something about, it just feels like I need to do it this way. And they're saying, no, you don't need to run on ice, keep continuing to control in that way. There's something, you're going to another level with it. So it's not something you haven't faced before. You're going to another level with it. Let's see what the angels have to say underneath. Okay, yeah, thank you. You've got 2 major arcanas underneath. So underneath, why do I even bother taking these off right now? Underneath, there's a better choice, and you feel like you're running on ice. There's a better choice for you and how you're living and how you're seeing your money. Okay? The search for the meaning in life is coming up. So they're just saying, yes, yes, yes. Your divine guidance is going to help you with this. Your divine guidance is going to help you with this. And some of you are like, I don't know if I feel divine guidance. First of all, clarity is your friend. Second of all, you feel it in your body. You guys feel it in your body, yes or no? Okay. Surround yourself with wise teachers and friends. This is the same thing. Unemotional. They're clear. Like, no, your fear is not based on what's going on right now. Okay. So they're definitely giving you a heads up to go to another level. This is a good month. This is a breakthrough month in a different way. Okay. And then be practical. And the underneath is solutions. Okay. And, oh, just so you know, this is Archangel Sandalphon with the divine guidance. So if you have, and he's known to be so tall. That's the thing. Is so tall. He's got a direct line into universal source or God, or, you know, whatever you choose to call it, and can tell you exactly the divine guidance you need. Okay. Then also underneath, being practical, and your abundant resources are coming. You guys are practical. Don't worry. Success that comes from objective compromise. This is just another thing underneath. This is the card underneath, is solutions. So you're going to be balancing out your inner guidance and your divinity and what makes you feel purposeful and light and free, and your practicality. I think that's great with the two sides to the Gemini. There's nothing wrong with that. In fact, I think it's how you thrive. So this is about getting advice again. And when you do this, you're going to have another positive emotional experience. This is the Ace of Raphael. The Ace is about the beginnings of a new journey. And this is saying fulfilling romantic relationships, deep and lasting spiritual insights. And usually I don't do romance, but I do feel like your romantic relationships will go to another level if you face your own fear of loss, not enough, you know, all the stuff that you've been looking at. You're going to a new level. It's going to affect your relationship really well when you do this. And you're going to be also an inspiration to the person you're with, because you're doing the changing. You're not changing for them. You're changing because you're going to feel like you're running on ice if you just continue allowing. And it's not like you haven't experienced this before, but you're releasing it on a bigger level. And it's exciting because you are going through a new emotional experience, and it's awesome. So excellent September, and there's a lot going on, but you're getting through it with assistance. Okay. So I'll see you for the new moon next week.